Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you the beginner's keyhole method. My recommendation before you learn this method, because this isn't a very advanced method, in case any of you don't know what it is, it's basically kind of a transition from beginner's method into more advanced methods such as F2L. So my recommendation is if you're watching this video and you want to learn how to do it, you should probably be averaging about 1.5 minutes to 1.5 minutes. But as long as you basically got the beginner's method down, then you should be alright. Alright, so here I have scrambled the cube right now. So the first step of the keyhole method is basically the same thing to make the cross. That's not really part of it. I'm just saying so you kind of get an idea. Alright, so here I have my cross completed, as you can see. And so here, now that once you complete the cross, this is actually where what the keyhole method is. So basically what you do is, um, instead of solving your corners, all four corners, and then all four edges afterwards, we're only going to solve three of the corners. And you do this the exact same way you normally would. So here we do RU, R prime. Now we have this one, RU, R prime. This one, RU2, R prime, U prime, RU, R prime. And now, before we solve this one, this is where we actually do something differently. So we have three corners solved in the bottom layer, as you can see. And now, basically what this method does to speed you up is it solves the edges a lot faster. So rather than having to one by one do the longer algorithm, we're going to kind of pull a little trick. So here, let me demonstrate what I mean. The reason we didn't solve this one corner, is because we're going to use this slot, this corner slot, as our keyhole. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So we'll choose an edge to solve. So we'll solve this blue-red edge. We're going to solve, you can't choose the one above the corners that we haven't solved yet, because that one has to be done at the end. And you'll see why soon. So for example, we can choose the blue and red one in this situation, and that goes right here. So instead of doing the long algorithm, what we can do is we can move our keyhole, which is right here, we can move it right underneath red and blue, replacing the old corner just temporarily by doing D-layer turns. And once this is here, we're going to take our edge, match it up, as opposed to matching it up with the correct color like that, we're going to match it up with the incorrect color, as you can see here. And you have to do it like this. Then you're just going to insert the edge like that. So let me show you again. When we have our edge here incorrectly matched up, basically we just we bring up the cross piece, we match up these centers, and when we bring back down the cross piece, our edge is solved. Then the keyhole, the reason we didn't solve it before, as you can see, is because if we had solved it before, our corner would have been replaced by this random useless stuff, this random other piece. But however, when we insert this edge now, it's replaced by something else that we don't need. So then when we revert the keyhole back to its original position, we have this is just still remains, however this edge is solved. Now basically what you want to do is, for every single edge that you have, you just want to go about solving it like this. So again, I'll demonstrate another time. So here we have our keyhole. Here we have the green-orange edge. We're going to move the keyhole directly underneath where it goes, which is the edge goes right here. We're going to move our keyhole right there, the keyhole piece, and then we're going to match up the centers incorrectly like this. Then we bring up the center piece, the cross piece. We match these up so that the pieces align like that, so that when we bring this back down, we have our completed edge, and we can move the keyhole back. So now we have two of our edges complete. Now the last one here, okay, so now, because this time our keyhole is over here, we have to do a D2 turn, because we want this edge to be solved right here. So if we do a D2 turn, and our keyhole comes right here, excuse me, we can once again, oh, oops, okay, sorry. um, we can once again match the edge piece up incorrectly. Then, once matched up incorrectly, this time it's on this side, we can bring up the edge piece, do a U layer turn so that these centers align with the edge, so that when we bring this back down, we have a solved edge. Then when we move our D layer back to its correct position, we have 3 edges solved. Oh, well, we just got lucky here. As you know, I'm sure by now, after doing the beginner's method a bit, every now and then a piece just randomly gets solved, and this happened to happen. However, normally, now, the next step what we would do is, for the last corner and edge, basically just do what you normally do. So here I would just do my regular algorithm, R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, and then just insert this edge regularly, however you do it, whether it be this algorithm or the one from this angle where you pair them up and then insert. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope that kind of explained it to you well. I'll do one more quick solve just to kind of freshen your memory in case you want to watch that. However, I'm going to be going through this next one a lot quicker. So if you want to, it's just to kind of be a summary, I guess. Alright, so I'll solve my cross. That was a really bad cross. Anyway, so first things first, after you have your cross, you do your corner pieces, 3 of them normally. So there's 1. There's 2. And it doesn't matter, by the way, I forgot to mention, it doesn't matter which corner you use as the keyhole. It can be any one. So here, once again, I have 3 corner pieces solved. This time I'm not going to solve this one, because this is going to be the keyhole slot. So now I'll choose an edge. Here's red, blue. I'll match it up incorrectly. Do D layer turn until the keyhole is directly under where the edge is going to go. And then bring up the center, match up the edge, and bring it back down. Then I can move the keyhole back to its correct position, and I have this edge completed. And just so you know, in an actual solve, you don't need to move the keyhole back every time, because with practice, you'll already know that it'll be solved. So instead of wasting time doing a D2, for example, and then moving it to the next piece, you can just move immediately straight there. Alright, so now the next one. Here, I have the green and red edge. So what I'll do, I'll move the keyhole directly underneath, right there. And now, match it up incorrectly, like this. Bring up the centerpiece, bring up the cross, match up the centerpiece with its edge, and then when I bring it back down, I have the edge matched up. Alright, so now that slot's done too. Now, this is the last one, so bring the keyhole directly underneath like this, match the edge up with the center incorrectly, bring up the center, insert the edge, and there. I move the keyhole back to its position, and now I'm done. Now basically just the last edge, how it would normally be done, the last corner, and the last edge. Then the last layer, do whatever you know how to do. The keyhole method is basically what I showed you before, it doesn't apply to the last layer. So basically, thanks for watching. I hope you use this method effectively. I hope I taught you something well. For anyone more advanced, if you're watching this, or in the future, if someone beginner is watching this gets more advanced, I will soon be posting a video on how to use the keyhole method in F2L in a very effective way. So I think that's also very important once you guys get there. Alright, so thanks for watching. Bye.